Hey, what up, artists and art fans? Thank you guys for tuning to the only spot where we talk to your favorite Instagram artists about their the tools, the trade, and of course the tips, man. I'm your host, Zim Zimmer. You guys are on Chatting with Zim. This is episode number 89. Holy shit, as we get closer to the 100, guys, I know it's a late show, but we got this awesome guest today. A little bit about him. You guys might know him. He's all the way from Australia, so definitely had a little bit of issues with the whole time and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely, man. So today he's gonna join us all the way from Australia. Hopefully, jumping on pretty soon. He's a published artist, as well as pretty impressive work in his 3D animation. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely all around. He has, not only his Facebook. He also has a GoFundMe as well as a website. And we're going to welcome today Alex Tripsevsky. Hopefully I didn't butcher his name. Otherwise known as Trip Design Studios. So that's going to be dope as we wait for him. Hopefully he hops in soon. A lot of new things are going on. First off, I got these new prints here. I know some of the crew's been watching that. So Phalo, I know you've seen that. So, I mean, you guys seen this print before, but look at that. So, I will be offering these cool canvas prints from now on, guys. So I have that. Look forward to that in the shop. This is another one there. There you go. Also, make sure you guys are checking me out, not only here, but also on Chatting with Zim on YouTube. Definitely got a bunch of episodes. Make sure you guys check out Grand Dale. He was on last week as well, so give him a follow. He's up there on the videos, man. So the Chatting with Zim is updated, and looking forward to that. Also got my own shop, therealzimzimmer.com. So let's go ahead and check that out and pass the word, right? Thank you guys for everyone who's tuning in. We got Blackjack Davey in the house. Halo Halo. Shout out to Shades of Alyssa. Double Vision Ski. There you go. Super sick. Yeah, man. Definitely indeed. Thank you guys for coming. And of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend himself. There you go. If you guys, first time he was here, he was the Christmas pre-show. So definitely go back and check that out. And let's go ahead and get him on. Beam him into the mothership. Snatch him up like they did Phalo Halo that one night. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, definitely episode number 89. That is freaking exciting. I'm getting closer to that 100, and of course, with every 50, we got to bring in Joe DT, at least into the 100, and be part of the show. And there you go, Alex. What is going on? Not much, man. Thank you very much for joining, and sorry, man, for all these for the BS.
That's all right, man.
With the whole time schedule, man.
Time differences are pretty hard, man. I get it all the time.
Yeah,
I think it's
17 hours.
16-hour difference or something?
17, bro.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's 16, 17. It's there, dude. It's a long-ass time, though. Whatever it is, it's a long-ass time.
So how are you?
Man, I am great, man. Just definitely here, always down for a late show. I'm a late bird myself. I know out there it's the middle of the day tomorrow, so if you got the winning lotto numbers, make sure you share them, please.
I'm working on some stuff anyway, so it's good timing.
Cool, man. How you been? How was the weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. Just hung out with friends for a little bit. Here in Sydney, it's not as bad as everywhere around the world. Came back home, started working on some stuff. That's about it, man. The weekend isn't usually long enough, to be honest.
No, I definitely agree. And tomorrow over here, it's Martin Luther King Day, so I know some people have the day off. I personally don't know. I don't think I do. But if I wake up and no one's at work, then it's even better for me.
Yep. So did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, man, pretty good. Pretty awesome day today. Got a lot accomplished, I think, and just looking forward to the new week. And as far as personal, family, and art-wise, right? So.
Yep, that's good. So 2020 was my first published cover, and I got word that I came fourth out of all the covers that came out last year for Phantom, which was pretty cool. That came
Oh
out today.
wow, that's fucking dope. That is fucking dope. Big congrats, dude.
Thanks, man. I can
You
bring it up
know?
for you if you want, or if there's anything else that you want to get out of the way
No,
first.
no, let's definitely we'll talk about that. Let's say that for a little bit later. Definitely
Yep.
got a lot to that I want to get. Just get to know you a little bit more and stuff.
No, no problem.
There's a couple of things I want to try right now. So I want to be the first to
Uh-huh.
try this little thing called Zimma's Fast Blast. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm gonna ask you some questions. You give me it's that simple, man. Let's
All right.
start it off and we'll move from there.
Okay.
So so guys, you guys oh man, you know what? I forgot one more thing, man. While you guys are joining us, thank you guys. This is episode 89 of Chatting with Zim with Trip Design Studios. Joined by Alex all the way from Australia. So check that out. Make sure you guys are following them at tripdesignstudios.com as well. You also got there it is, 1866.
So we're about to let's see, close that.
And let's go. Trip Design Studio. There you go. I pinned.
But yeah, did you want to do that? Is it Zimmer Quick Blast? Is that what we're doing first?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go there, and then we'll move into that. But the guys, that's the cover of the for all you guys wanting to know about the publishing. We'll definitely get into that, man. I want to go into that and get your experience a little later on about that. It's dope ass cover, so we'll get there.
Thanks, man.
So let's start it, man. Favorite food?
I'd have to go for burgers.
Burgers. Any
Yeah.
specific?
Out of them, probably the hamburger. To be honest, just beef.
Favorite type of music?
Oh damn! I think it's gone to orchestral epic music for scores for movies. That's what I like. I like having that on in the background to give me ideas of scenes.
For sure, dude. Man, you remind me of Othel. Othel listens to a lot of scores as well in the background, and that's
It's
awesome.
it's it's amazing.
Favorite car?
My car, Honda Civic. I like Hondas.
Oh man, you just opened up another can of worms. I love Hondas too, bro. Nice.
Good.
Favorite comic?
You mean favorite comic or favorite like comic character?
Favorite comic book.
I would have to say, maybe it would be out of Hush or that one. Alex
Oh
Ross.
snaps! Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Now you're talking
I
my
love Alex
language.
Ross.
Man, Marvels did it for me, dude.
Marvels, yeah.
Yeah. Favorite artist?
Right now it would have to be Gabriel Del Oro.
Okay, nice.
If you've heard of who that is, it's an Italian painter.
Man, he sounds so familiar. Did you mention him on the live?
I think so.
I think so, man. He sounds very familiar. I think I did turn around and see him. I got to go back, but we'll do that.
I'll bring some stuff anyway.
And last two, man. Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in other dimensions where ghosts can inhabit. So yes, they could come across sometimes.
Okay, cool. I'll accept that. I like that. And do you believe in UFOs?
I would say yes.
The same? Ah, nice. All right. Sweet. And there it is, guys. The fast blast, man. Just to get a quick, just to know you a little bit, right? You know what I mean?
That's actually pretty fun, man. That's a really good idea, to be honest.
I see a lot of people do it. They do it towards the end, man. Let's do it in the front. Get it over with. You know what I mean?
So this is Del Otto.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, he's got some crazy ass stuff. There's his Batman. That was his recent one.
Man, I love work like that, dude. You know, that realism where they capture that realism in there, and
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
for sure, man. Alex Ross was my favorite. He was my top three. It was
Yeah,
him and then
Alex
Todd
Ross is my next
McFarlane.
one.
Oh, nice.
Alex Ross comes right next to it. So yeah,
And
UFOs
take
and
it.
UFOs and ghosts, eh?
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
cool.
You
Pretty
know,
cool question.
I gotta see if you guys are into that stuff, man. You'll be surprised.
No, I totally am. I I could talk about
Sweet,
it for a long, long ass time.
man. I think well, we'll touch on that maybe. You know what I
Maybe.
mean? Yeah.
But
Let's get to you and to your art, man. That's what everybody came to see, man. We want to know more about your art origins. So take us back, dude. You know, when did all of this
so
start for you?
okay. So without giving a too long, without taking too long, I would say I started drawing when I was really, really young, right? But then I had probably about, let's say, 17 when I stopped drawing. So from when I was young, it was only doing it every so often. It would be like
Okay.
it would be like a hobby thing for me, you know.
Mm.
People didn't really support me back then. Like they thought it was all cool and stuff, but when it got to my career advisor, so in high school we had a career advisor, he would be like, "Don't get into illustration; it's not going to help you. There's no money in it." Then he pretty much brainwashed my parents, and they said,
Oh,
"Yeah, you should
you
get
should have
into
slapped that dude.
you should get into doing graphic design. That there's probably a little bit more money." So, long and behold, after high school, I went straight into a diploma for graphic design, and
Okay.
that's where I learned how to, you know, colors, shape dynamics, and all these things that involve making logos and billboards, all that sort of stuff, printing, which came in handy now. Now that I look at it, I thought it was a waste of time, but I haven't drawn anything for, I'd say, about 10 to 12 years. So
Oh
about
wow.
2015 is when I started drawing again. Reason being, guys, is I hurt my back at work
Mm.
and was almost paralyzed.
Oh
So
wow. Holy
I was
shit.
laying in bed thinking to myself, man, is this the extent of my life right now? Why the hell wasn't I doing what I wanted to do?
Wow.
And I'll put the camera towards me. Yeah, so I was thinking to myself, why am I not doing anything that I want to do? Why was I letting society conform me to, what they want?
No word.
Um,
Hell yeah.
so I woke up one day and said to myself, I'm going to start drawing again, even though my back hurts. I invested in a ergonomic chair, ergonomic table, and I said to myself, if I want to get to where I want to be faster, when I look at art, you need to be able to turn an image in 3D in your mind. So I said to myself, I want to look up a 3D course. Then there was a place half an hour away from where I am, and it's a 3D course for cinema and animation and stuff. I took that up. That was a 3-year course for advanced diploma of 3D art for cinema. I don't know
Yeah.
if you don't understand what I'm saying, just stop me because I can get a little bit all over the place
No.
when I explain
We're
it.
definitely following. So, you got your advanced diploma for the 3D art, man, which is definitely something I want to touch on. I don't know if all you viewers are aware of it, but Alex, man, you got some sick ass 3D animation, dude.
Thanks,
Man,
man.
if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check out his YouTube channel. Uh,
Oh yeah, some of
and
that stuff
hopefully,
will be on there.
Yeah. I was checking that out, and some of the links on your bio as well on here on Instagram. So definitely, uh, not only that, like I said earlier, you have your Patreon. Uh, you have your tripdesignstudios.com as well. So bunch of great stuff, man. A lot of different ways they could reach you. You know what I mean? And find you
Yeah,
here.
thanks, man. So, um, when I was at this course and I was learning how to do 3D, I was also learning how to make movies. And when I sat down and thought about it, I was like, so it's not only the 3D aspect that's going to help me, it's the composition aspect that's going to help me. How to
Mm-hmm.
break the the uh, the canvas down into rule of thirds, golden ratio, and all these composition techniques. That helped. Being able to sculpt the character and look at stuff in 3D and then break it down and add that 3D aspect to my 2D drawings made stuff more dynamic. It gave stuff volume. I also learned how to do lighting, so that also helped me with creating an atmosphere um, in my drawings. It's pretty crazy how it all works, man. Like the only reason why I went there was to try and learn a little bit of 3D to try and boost my art up a little bit. But then I realized that I was pretty good at a lot of different things. Um,
Well, you definitely boosted up your art, man. There we go. Look at this,
oh, sick. Yeah,
dude.
that's a
Uh-huh.
mech that I did for my final. That was the last thing I did before I left.
Holy shit, dude. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah, that was pretty hard, man. Every single little thing moved, every individual finger, the rigging and all that stuff for that was just insane. You know,
And
it
that
was a little bit more. Took it was The project was a little bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be, but yeah, you can see that that's not all finished. That's still just like a pre-render, but
even this looks sick as fuck. Holy shit, dude. Yeah.
yeah, inversing another mech.
Man, now that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that would have been insane. Like all the rubble ripping out of the ground and the boosters from his little jetpack making the air go circulating. That would have been crazy, but I didn't get to that point.
There you go, guys, man. And that's definitely on you'll find that on his YouTube channel. So definitely go check him out. And
I
hopefully
need
I
to
don't
post
butcher your
more
name,
stuff
man.
on there, to be honest.
It's cool, man. It's definitely a nice little introduction to you, man, and a bunch of great
Well,
work
thanks,
as
man.
well, man.
And
Yeah, that
once I left this college degree, I started putting all those little aspects into my drawing, and that's what you see right now. To be honest, that's just the quick version of what's happened. Drawing when I was younger, stopping, getting injured, almost being paralyzed, saying to myself, you know what, I'm not going to let society conform me. I'm going to get into art. I'm going to take this to boost me to get to where I want quicker. And then once I finished, I started drawing to the ability you see today.
all right. Now hopefully I mean just from the surface it looks like you're doing pretty well with the whole back injury and everything. Um
I'm
was
in
there
chronic.
a
I'm in chronic pain every second of the day. Like I went to the hospital 3 times while this pain was happening, and the doctors are like, "Oh, you'll be fine. It's only just a muscle thing." And I'm like, "No, I'm seriously in a lot of pain." And they're like, "Oh, you don't look it." I'm like, do you want me to lay on the floor and start crying? Is that what you want?"
you don't look it. What
Anyway,
an
then
ass.
after that, I went and got an MRI, and my spine, instead of being a circle, the disc was pressing onto it. It looked like an oval, so that almost snapped in half, which means
Oh shit.
I would have been paralyzed from like right underneath my chest to my toes.
Wow.
And yeah, so I've got permanent nerve damage, and it gets really hard towards the end of the day. But
Yeah, for
um,
sure.
it if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be drawing right now. So there's a silver lining to that story.
No, definitely, I hear that, man. You know, and with that in mind, you know, let's fast forward a little bit and tell us how this whole being published thing came about with the Phantom. You know.
Yes. So, since I started drawing 2015 till last year, I didn't think I was good enough to send in work. And then after I did that Wolverine portrait, I said to
Hmm.
myself, I think I'm good enough now to at least try and send them. I'm going to send them a character sheet and see what they think of the way I draw Phantom. I'll see if I could bring that up for you. And they looked at my work and they said, "Oh wow, this is amazing. Where did you come from?" I'm like, "I only live down the road," because they have a publishing office
Oh,
in
sick.
Alexandria. And they're like, "What were you doing up until this point?" I'm like, "I hadn't been drawing up until 2015. I thought I'd send in some character sheets." They're like, "Yeah, your stuff's amazing. We're going to get you onto
Nice.
a comic book." And then I think a couple of months after that, I got my first gig there.
Wow, that's fucking badass, dude. Congrats on that, dude.
Thanks, man.
And there it is, Phantom, issue 1866 by Alex T. Tripp.
The I love the back. The back cover is a little bit better than the front cover. That's what people say. See if I can pull
Is
it
it?
up for you.
Is it this one here?
Yeah, that's the back cover. Yeah, that's it.
Holy shit! Any reason why they made this decision here as opposed to doing it backwards?
Um, I gave them three roughs, and that back cover was the front for one of the roughs, but they ended up swapping it.
Ah,
It's the publisher's point of view, to be honest.
okay. You're like, fuck it, as long as my artwork is out there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, guys. Man, y'all let me see some of them fire emojis or some hearts flying, man, because I gotta give it up for Alex. Trip Design Studio, y'all.
Here it is. So I'll show you the three
Sick, dude.
different versions that I had and which one they went with.
There we go. There's the love we've
So
been looking for.
that was the one that I was going to go with, that I wanted to go with, and that's the back. I just had
All right.
them. See if I can move this a little bit more further back. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, the peeps are loving it, dude, and I definitely dig it, man. It's sick, dude.
That was the version that they initially went with, Zim.
All right, there we
And
go.
I also had that one as well, with him punching the dude, and he was going to have a skull mark on his cheek and on the back. But yeah, they ended up going with that one.
Sweet, man. Now, are you not a fan now, but were you a fan of the Phantom prior to this?
Yeah, so here in Australia, they love the Phantom and its universe. Um, I don't know why it's so big down here, but it's pretty massive. It's big in India as well. It's big in Australia. I think because it's got a rural
Mm-hmm.
take to it, how it's got
I think so
indigenous
too.
people. So that's what Australia was all about as well. We got the Aboriginals down here. So I think it had something to do with that. I'm not 100% sure. But yes, me and my dad
And
used to get along with the Phantom. Like, that was our thing that we used to bond over.
nice, bro. That's awesome. That's freaking amazing, dude. That's sick. Any future work with more titles in the works that you might
Yes,
be able to talk about?
I've got one that I'm working on right now. I got hired to do another cover.
Sweet, man. Now, is
Uh,
that something
I
I could
want to show.
ask to for a sneak peek, or are you sign any
I
NDAs or whatever the hell they're called?
I might be able to show you like a section of it.
Oh, don't even do it if it's gonna mean risking yo. your job there. But that's badass, dude.
I think I should be good.
We'll find out tomorrow morning, I guess.
Let's see.
Don't worry, I'm not that famous yet. So, oh, snaps. There we go. Get some sneak peek in there. A little sneaky.
I think that's as much as I'm going to show.
Word, and that's all we need, bro. That is looking dope. Wait,
Yeah, I don't want
King.
to get in trouble. That's all.
Yeah, no. That is bad. That's more than enough, man. I'm definitely
That's
psyched
just the
and can't wait.
section, like that's just the bottom left-hand section of the front cover. There's also a wraparound back cover as well.
Woo! Yes, we can't wait, dude. For sure on that.
Yeah, when they saw the rough of that, they went pretty crazy, to be honest.
Did they?
So
You're gonna
see
be
what
you're gonna
happens.
be the damn you're gonna be like the damn Stan Lee of Australia, man. Famous like Stan Lee and Kirby and all of
There's a
them, man.
there's a couple of artists like there was a mentor of mine. I don't know if you know who David Yarden is.
David Young.
Yarden. I'll see if I can bring him up. So when I started drawing back in 2015, he was like, get this book, take this book, and go and learn how to draw. Because I had to pretty much start from scratch. All I used to do back in the day was just copy stuff.
Okay.
And I did the George Bridgman, Bern Hogarth, Andrew Loomis, and all that sort of stuff. And there's another lady that's really, really good that works at Marvel, Daniel, Jamie Johnson. I think there's about six to 10 really, really good artists here in Australia.
Okay. Dope.
I think I'm pretty much up there, I'd say.
No, dude, and I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt or anything, but yeah, your work is definitely amazing, dude, and your skill level, it's up there, man. It's definitely something that it inspires me as well as other of our peers. Um,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
and just seeing you guys do your thing, just seeing you, man, just your style itself, your line work, fucking amazing, dude. I can't say more kind words and shit.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely definitely a
it's a lot of
great one.
study, man. It's an
Yeah.
unbelievable amount of
So
studying.
with that said, I mean that take it for what it is. There, viewers, definitely make sure you guys get your study on, and that's something that I hear amongst a lot of great artists. It's definitely always stick to the basics and learn that anatomy and shadows
Yep.
and
Lighting.
yep, definitely
Yep.
lighting, man. It's crazy.
It's all like what I said to you before. I went to that college course and composition, lighting, shape dynamics, color dynamics, what things mean, composition. Learn all the rules to that. Learn anatomy. Learn why is an image so emotional. Understand how to put body language into a piece to make it emotional. Specific things that you look at mean something. It's just everything rolls into one thing. It's just massive. The amount of learning that goes into it. It's just I didn't think when I first started doing it in 2015. I didn't think it was that, but yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. Zoltan Tattoo says number one, baby, and then chicken nuggets.
That's my that's one of my mates from Sydney.
Chicken, chicken nuggets, little chicken nuggets.
Uh-huh.
Man, any advice that you could give to anybody? Like, I mean, now that you kind of got your foot through the door there with your published work and stuff, anything that you could give to people maybe wanting to send in some of their work into these companies.
So I've tried figuring out how to send my stuff into the bigger companies, right? And apart from I think Dynamite and Boom Studios, there isn't a way to send in your stuff. What it says on the Marvel and DC site is keep doing what you're doing and posting on all social media platforms. And if you're good enough, we will find you. That's what it says.
Oh wow, holy shit! Well, there you go.
So they say if you send in anything to our emails, we will destroy it. So, Boom Studios, that's what I'm sending my stuff into next. Hopefully, I'll get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or a Power
Yeah.
Ranger. One of my good friends,
Ooh.
Edan. I don't know if you know who that is. He just got a cover for Rangers that he was allowed to put out a couple of days ago,
Oh snaps! Dope, dude.
which is pretty
Um,
cool.
uh,
Um,
yeah. I'm a big Power Ranger fan. I think that's probably the only comic line that I follow. The Mighty Morphin and the other one as well. There's two
yeah,
titles.
yeah.
Yeah.
As for advice, I would say draw the character that you want to get into. Like I was supposed to bring it up before. Like a character sheet is pretty important, so that they can see if you've hit their brand properly.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here it is.
And Zoltan, yeah, it's definitely a joke, man. Just all of the what DC and Marvel, you know, and,
That
and
that was
that
my
that's
character
what.
sheet right there.
Oh, okay, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Of course, look at that. Look at that.
I don't know why it keeps enlarging, but yes,
That's
that's it.
cool. That's awesome. Everything fits in the screen, so we could see it, man. Character
But yeah, that was my
profile.
Phantom. That's the way I'd like to draw him. Pretty beast.
Yeah, hell yeah, pretty beast indeed. And I seen Wade had a question as well. It says, "Have you ever thought about collaborating with other great artists?"
Um, Me and Edan, I think he's got like 86,000 followers right now. We're thinking of doing something together. I think me and Wade will be doing something at some point. The guy who just
Yeah.
asked. Um, you know, it, I'm up for it. Just send me a DM if you guys want. I'll see when I have something available and we'll be able to work out something. But yeah, for sure,
Definitely.
I'd be down.
Cool, man. Do you do commission work?
I do. Right
Uh,
now, I'm not taking anything. Um, I did do. I think I posted a Sinestro and Superman commission up. That was colored the
yeah,
other day.
yeah.
Um,
We definitely saw that. That looked dope as fuck. For all you guys that missed it, shame on you. For all you guys that seen it,
oh yeah,
thank
that's
you.
it.
And there it is.
Thanks, man. Saved me the trouble of getting it up. But yeah, that was a recent commission. I did a couple of indie comic books that I'm not allowed to talk about right now. I did some of their covers. I did a book cover for New Zealand publisher maybe a month ago. But yeah, I do commissions, just not taking anything at this point of time. Um, I'm doing a statue for Phantom as well. I got assigned to do a statue, so you can see a little bit of a preview on my Instagram for that as well.
Is there anything you can't do? How about that's the
Uh,
question?
Make music,
Holy
but
shit!
to be honest, I had no idea that I was able to do any of that sort of stuff. I only found out that I could do like a whole range of different things from my course at at college. So yeah, that's the start of it. Then that's the second start of it. Then you start. That's my ideal body. Sort of like an Alex Ross mixed with Jason Fabric. They might push it back a little bit because Phantom's not as big, but
Yeah.
you know,
Fuck it.
that
It's a
was a
start,
couple of
man.
hours of work last week.
Oh, just a couple hours.
I think
Nothing big.
4 hours, something like that.
Just 4 hours. Oh, that's
Um,
what's up, man. Now, I love hearing all these horror commission stories. By any chance, do you have any?
horror commission stories.
Yeah, man. Like, what's the worst commission experience that you ever had, man? You know, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of idiot customers out there and clients and people that don't know what they want, but they want you to come up with it, kind of thing. But
You know what? I haven't had too much trouble, to be honest. It the the major problem is they'll come back to you and say, "I want this changed," but then they say, "No, what you had before was fine." They just want to
okay,
try. They just want to try a couple of different things to see if it actually works. But that's
okay,
about it. It's just towards the end of the project they want a couple of things changed, which that's why I send them roughs for them to approve on it. But a lot of people can't really see the end product as well as the artist can.
yeah,
So
got it.
you tend to have to meddle with stuff once you've colored or rendered the final lines towards the end. That's a pain, but you're getting paid for it. So
Yeah, word. It comes with the job and shit. So
yep.
now, let's go into a segment I call Josh's Tools. You know, this is where we check out some of your tools. If you have some on deck there, handy nearby, and
It's my
oh,
Jim
there it
Lee
is,
backpack.
badass,
I got
badass.
a lot of my stuff in here. That's my
Now
pens.
for traditional mechanical or wooden.
Um, I got a whole range of different stuff. So I got mechanical
What's your go
pencils
to?
and paces. I've got the big one. I have a really big one as well. I think Jim Lee uses it. It's about that fat that I do sketches with. I got everything all the way from like point 0.3 to point 0.8
Wow,
HB. I got all the Copic liners. What are they called again?
microns.
That's it. Yeah, I got all of those. That's for when I do commissions and stuff. There's my grayscale paper. Yeah, I got one sketch in here somewhere. That's Joker one.
Damn, that's sick. That looks badass.
Yeah, that's when the Mortal Kombat game came out. How he had that little puppet that shoots people.
Yeah.
Whole set of warm and cool Copics.
There it is.
Um, so A4 drawing pad. Because I was doing another Batman head sketch there. So that's
Is
how
that
I
one of your?
usually draw. That's a
Yeah.
commission. I got an
Okay.
A3 one as well. Pretty
Sweet.
big. And I
Blackjack
got
Davey says that Joker. Dang, there it is, right there. Look at that.
heaps of stuff. Even like I like working digital, but you should also go back to traditional every now and again. Like you do a lot of traditional work, which is really cool.
I do. Thank you, and that's simply because I don't have a digital tablet or anything. At least not yet, man. That's my something for 2021. So I'll be bugging you
What?
guys a lot more then.
Yeah. Um,
And
I,
as far as your digital work, man, how what do you use for that?
yes. So I have my 27 HD Cintiq there. My mouse. But yeah, this is predominantly what I do all my stuff on. I also got a what's it called? I got heaps of different stuff with a printer there, scanner, and I got another desk here where I put all my books and stuff. Got a whiteboard there where I write everything down.
Nice. Gotta
Pretty
keep
boss,
organized. Like,
pretty boss PC. Where I
huh.
got all my stickers and stuff on.
Sick.
A light board, a light box where I trace all my stuff that I rough out in 3D. I've got a 3D printer, actual what's it called? Yeah, 3D printer. Where I send off mock-ups to clients and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and the
Sweet.
iPad. I don't know where my iPad is right now, but when I'm on the go, I usually do stuff roughs on my iPad as well.
Dope. Now, now you touched on it a little bit, about recommending artists to at least go back to traditional. What about your thoughts on artists trying out digital, traditional artists, that is?
I would say go for it. The more stuff you have in your repertoire, it's going to enhance you as an artist, to be honest. I know
For sure.
Jim Lee and Alex Ross don't like to get into digital. I think they want to be able to sell originals. They want to be able to not get kickbacks of people, because when you work digitally, a lot of people are like, oh, he can easily change the color, he can easily change this. So that's a negative to it as well. I would say go and do it. There are pros and cons. Yes, you're going to have to learn how to use a digital tablet, which will take a fair bit of time. That's usually a point where people are like, oh, I don't know if I can get into it. It took me about 6 months, 7 months to be able to get used to the screen and all this sort of stuff.
Mm.
But it's a lot more quicker when you're roughing out something instead of printing it
Okay.
out, tracing it, enlarging it, and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, I would say go for it. You know, the more things you learn, the more smarter you can get, the more knowledgeable you can get. That's just
Nice.
my opinion, though. I might be wrong, but
No, no, and that's actually, there's no wrong answer, man. There's this is definitely how what works for you, and it's no one size fits all kind of thing. You know what I mean?
yep.
Everybody got to tailor that stuff. No, so that's cool. And guys, for anybody who's joining us late or anybody just hearing the live instead of watching it, we're here with Alex Tripseski. Hopefully, I didn't butcher your last name, my friend.
No, that's good.
If
I
I
usually get, yeah, it's Alex T Trip. Usually, that's my pen name.
okay,
The
tell
fancy guys
Alex
can't
teacher.
pronounce it. Sorry, I cut over you.
No, no, it's all good. So we're here with Alex, Trip Design Studio, guys. That's with underscores if you're trying to find them here on Instagram. Make sure you guys head over to YouTube. Follow him there, Trip Design Studios, tripdesignstudios.com as well. You'll find his work there. See all the awesome prints. And if you guys would love live sessions, I guess, there'll always be a Patreon, man. That's always a great way to support.
Yeah, I'm
And
helping
of course,
quite a few people on that.
there you go. It helps. And of course, shameless plug while you're out there on YouTube, make sure you guys are subscribed as well to Chatting with Zim. Check me out here. Check out the squad, Monsters of our Clan. We definitely got a .com as well, so check us out. Back to
No,
you,
very cool,
Alex. Back to you, Alex, for the weather.
man. What did you want to know? Anything else?
Mm. Oh, no, for sure, man. Uh, Now, when you're not drawing, dude, what are you doing? What else? What are some of your other hobbies or passions that we might not know about?
So my days get broken down to drawing, sculpting, writing, and
Ah,
learning how to color. Learning how to write and learning how to draw right now. Learning how to color right now, and sculpting because I've got that new project on. So to be honest, like when I get a break, I would watch a movie and break it down and try and understand what's good about it, what I like, and seeing my friends for a day on the weekend to try and, you know,
No, for sure.
relax a bit. But that's what my life really evolves around. It's just got a lot of art stuff, a lot of sacrifices, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Now, being big superhero fans and all this and all that, if you had a superpower, what would it be, man?
Uh Damn. To be able to do things faster.
Ah,
So
all right.
Flash.
There you go. That'd be dope.
But I do love Wolverine, you know.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Like a mixture of being like fast and having Wolverine's powers will be pretty dope. But you know,
Well,
being an
there
artist, you
you
wanted to be able to do stuff faster, so I would have to pick Fat Flash. Could you imagine being able to make an artwork that would take you a month in like a couple of minutes? That'd just be insane.
just raw as hell.
Learning
You
and
ever
yeah,
like the movie I, Robot? Remember when he draws the scene where
that's
Will
right.
Smith is under the bridge? He's like, that's Alex right there.
Yeah,
They
I
they
would,
they
I would
actually
love to.
took that from you. They took that from you. So
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
know. No, that's awesome, dude. Um, Favorite style of art. What motivates your art? What got you to the point that for example, for me, it was that whole early '90s image. Stan Lee, Jim Lee, not Stan Lee, fucking Todd McFarlane,
McFarlane, yeah.
Uri Feld. You know what I mean? So I love that greedy style. That's what I look for in another artist.
I would say the same thing.
Okay.
Growing up in the 90s, I was born in 1990, so Jim Lee was a big influence. McFarlane, like you said, was a big influence. Um, but it's oh, once I started understanding how the human figure is and stuff, and if you actually break down those figures that they drew, a lot of the stuff is a little bit very abstract. There's a lot of stylization to it. I think Jim Lee, what he said was, your style is an amalgamation of all your weaknesses.
Mm.
If that makes sense, that's what
Mm-hmm.
Jim Lee said. So I got to a point where I was obsessing over Jim Lee stuff a lot, and then I wanted to get better, and then I found Alex Ross, and I was like, dude, what the hell is this? The guy, it looks
Yeah,
like
oh yeah, right.
people are just like, he's drawing
Yeah.
people as you would see them outside, and I'm just like, you know what, that's pretty dope. And then I added that to my stuff, and I realized what I was drawing was broken. So then I started learning 3D, and I was like, okay, let's see what it looks like from all these different angles, because I can't put myself in these angles. And
Mm-hmm.
picked him up. So I put my Jim Lee and all those stylized things onto a shelf, and I started researching Alex Ross. Then I put him into the box where all my other guys were. Then I found Gabriel Del Otto, and I was like, that's realistic, but it's also stylized. I'll add that. And my stuff's a mixture of all those. Then I really like how Jason Fabric renders all of his stuff, his line work. You can pretty much see like my Wolverine right there is sort of like Jason Fabric, but it's like a mixture of everything. It's really
Yeah.
stylized. Like you wouldn't see shoulders like that in real life, but you know.
No, definitely, man. And just saying that and me, explaining my type of favorite style. It's it's uh, no reason or what's that word I'm looking for? No excuse why I wouldn't love your work, and gravitate towards it. I mean, I
Thanks, man.
dig it, dude. Like I said, I dig it. I'm not just blowing smoke, man. It's definitely a huge honor for me to talk to you, bro. So I've been following you for a
No, I
while,
really
man. So
appreciate that, man.
yeah,
It's
man.
very humbling, to be honest. I didn't think I'd be getting to this point, to be like people wanting to speak to me or even caring about my art. So it's actually very cool.
No, man, and it's not just you, but just the whole community. A bunch of artists that I've met, all you guys, everybody who's been on the show, man. You guys, uh, I kind of wanted to take it to a different level and just get that one-on-one kind of thing. You know what I mean? So it's
No, it's very cool, man.
yeah, man. Thank you for your time, man. And
No problem.
with that said, let's go into the giveaway every
Oh yes,
weekend. I do a nice little sketch giveaway.
nice,
This week
nice.
is no different. Definitely got a
I
little
like that.
Spidey.
I like that. Super dope, man.
Thank you, sir. A
Yeah,
little.
I like that.
So if
You can see a
anybody's
little
in
bit of
here,
everybody in that.
yeah. Well, I mean, I can't
Nice.
tell, man. A lot of people tell me I have my own style, but I can't really tell, to be honest with you.
Now, you can look at at people's individual styles and you can see who's influenced you. Put it that way.
Okay. Yeah, man. So definitely
But it
might
is
like to.
individual for sure.
So guys, you
But,
guys ready for it? Let's go ahead and go with the question, man. A nice simple question for you guys have been listening to Alex, aka Trip Design Studios. Then you're definitely gonna get this right away. The question is, and prepare yourselves here.
okay.
At what year did Alex come back and getting into his art? So first one with the answer, let me know that year, and I'll send that out to you. There you go.
I'll be surprised if somebody knows that. I did
Yeah,
say
man,
it earlier.
you will be surprised, dude. There's a bunch of people that do listen, man. So you know, if not, they're just gonna start naming all the years. Eventually, somebody's bound to get it. So as long
Yeah.
as we don't go over 2021, we're good. Man, dude, look at that, Blackjack Davy, without a doubt. Oh, and then Grant Dale right behind him. So it looks like Blackjack Davy came in there, came into
Oh,
work,
someone
man.
got it.
Once again, yeah, they got it.
Sweet.
Grant, you were just a couple seconds too short, man. Well, there it is. So Blackjack Davy, man. There you go. Another one for the Bucks, dude. Double vision said 2018. Oh man. So
Um,
awesome stuff, man.
what did you guys think about the covers that came first, second, and third? I don't think I showed you that yet, did I?
No, you have not.
That's a dope cover that came first. And that's a cover that came second right there. Not too bad from an artist called Jamie Johnson.
No, not
That
bad
came
at all. I
second.
definitely dig the angle and the you know the
Yeah, for
detail
sure.
in the horse. It's fucking dope.
Yep. I like it. That came second. Same dude, Jamie Johnson. Pretty cool.
All right.
And then mine came fourth. Pretty nice. I'm for my first time out of 30 covers to come fourth, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, no, man, and just to get your name out there, man. It's always a win, no matter where you got, man. You know what
Oh,
I
for
mean?
sure.
It's
100%.
definitely a win. No, nobody wants to be that kid in sports getting chosen last. Let's put it that way. But
Yeah, it's very demoralizing. Um,
no,
I
that's
can
dope.
probably show you. Yep.
I actually like the your back cover. I think would have made at least second place. You know what I mean? I think it would have been beating out that horse, just in real
Yeah.
talk. But whatever,
So I
man.
think I can show you the back cover for my recent cover that didn't get chosen because you know how I usually give them a couple of roughs.
Okay.
Talking about dynamic horses, so that was the back cover that they didn't choose. Them running right next to the train on a low angle.
Oh shit.
That would have been pretty cool, but that's not the one they chose. They chose a different one. I can probably talk about what it is. It's action scene, if you can imagine, like Mission Impossible, how they're running on top of a train.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I'm doing for the back cover for this, and the front cover is something else, but I won't talk about it right now.
Oh, and
Pretty
definitely
cool, man.
we
Pretty cool stuff.
no man, pretty amazing stuff. And once again, two things, guys. First off, we're reaching down the last 5 minutes of the show. Definitely, if you guys want to put in some questions, feel free. There's a question bubble down below. Use that so we could go ahead and share with the entire squad in here. And
Yeah, I can't
on
see any
top,
questions popping up on my screen, but
yeah,
that's
no,
probably how it is now.
yeah. Usually people ask them as it goes along, and I'll just read them
Yeah,
out. But
nothing's popping up on my screen. It might be just only for the person that's hosting this time.
oh man, I
Things
have no
might change.
freaking clue. And second of all, man, Alex, thanks again, dude, for being on, brother.
No, no
Definitely
problem,
means
man.
a lot. And like I say to everybody else, man, you're definitely welcome back anytime. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just flick me a message.
Definitely will, man. I'll keep that
I'm
whole time thing in wise. And
I'm just honored that you guys want me to come on the show. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty
yeah,
cool.
no, man. For a minute there, I thought this wasn't gonna happen, and a bunch of people, quite a few people, were kind of like, "Oh man," and I was like, "Yeah, I know, but we're good. We're good. It came
No,
about,
it's just
and
it's the time that it's the time that stuffs everything around. To be honest, the 16-hour difference. I had a late night last night. Woke up around 11, 12, and I didn't get your message till I woke up. So it was like, yeah.
yeah, for sure." Toner says, "Do you do traditional or digital?"
Both.
Simple answer. A simple answer is you got to go and watch the show again, man. We can't just tell you the goods here. That kind of defeats the purpose. Nah, I'm just joking, Toner. Definitely both. So
Both.
awesome stuff.
It's good to do both.
Yeah, always great, man. Best. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever got into it. Have you ever tried doing convention work?
So my first convention was in 2019, September.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time I ever came out as an artist. That was pretty cool. I'd done very well. Sold a lot of stuff that day. But after this whole thing that happened, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I'll be 100% doing it again once cons open back up. But yes,
Word.
convention work, yes, I do it.
Word. And uh, Double Vision says, Trip, check your DM. So that's cool. And I can't forget this, man. Cosplaying, dude. I saw you in that Iron Man suit, man. That's fucking dope, man. Is that you? First off, is that yours to keep, or was
Uh,
that somebody?
it, it's a mixture of stuff. Like I do know how to make costumes. I learned how to sew. So you see a Wolverine outfit there as well. The outfit is sewn by me, but the cowl is done by somebody else.
Oh snaps!
Yeah, I did a fair bit of cosplay. That's why I wanted to get into 3D as well. I wanted to make my own cowls. Like I was before
Mm.
my back went out, I was doing a Doctor Doom cosplay that I will be
Ooh,
doing again
oh man!
with
And you
the
answered my next question.
armored up suit, green cape. Would be pretty badass.
That would be pretty sick, dude.
But yeah, cosplay. Before I got into drawing, I was doing cosplay.
Word. Yeah, man. And that's something we're gonna have that conversation. We'll definitely save for part two. When you join us back, man, let's get a little bit more in the questions. We got a shout out to Notorious Pest, part of the Mac crew. He says, "What's one thing you overlook that you use now and makes your work that much better?"
Very good question. I would say looking at life,
Mm.
posing myself into these dynamic angles. I overlooked that big time because I thought it was cheating. Then I saw prolific artists like Alex Ross and what's his name, Leva Mayho, and all these amazing artists that do the same thing. They take pictures of themselves as reference. It's not cheating, guys. it is the step. It's the next step of making your stuff sellable for realistic, to make it look realistic.
For sure.
That's my
Great.
main thing.
Yeah, great thing you said that, man. Great point, and uh, yeah, definitely not cheating at all, man. Just don't pass it off as your own work, and we shouldn't have
No,
any issues. But yeah, man, I'm a big reference guy. For you guys that know me, I'm a big action figure guy. So action figures are my references, man.
like
Can't go wrong with that.
my reference board is massive. You know, like all these photos and stuff. These are what I use for my front cover. But yeah, Pure Ref. If you guys are looking for reference boards, Pure Ref. So you can have as many images as you want. You can make the box float on top of stuff. You can make it the opacity so you can look at stuff right next to your artwork that you're drawing. It's pretty cool. Art pose on your Android and mobile devices, so you can get a 3D model in a dynamic pose where you can't jump up into the air like that. You can put it in
Hmm.
specific angles so you know where muscles attach to what ligaments and what bones. Those two things are really big. I use them all the time.
Word.
Yeah,
And Yuta says they honestly love your work. It's freaking amazing, bro. So
thanks,
Yuta
dude.
said, yep.
I appreciate it.
Man, Alex, and that's about it, man. That kind of wraps it up, man. Let's save a little bit more for next time, and we'll have you on sooner than later.
No, for sure, man.
Um, if you ever want to come in, and if something comes up that you want to get out and you want to jump in just to promote it a little bit, just reach out to me, dude. I'm open, and I'll
100%,
work with your schedule. So
100%, man.
yeah, man.
Thank you very much
Man,
again. I
oh,
appreciate it.
thank you, man. Had a blast, bro. And I can't honestly, if it wasn't that late, I definitely would go on into hour two, man. But it's
100%.
almost
That's fine.
midnight, and I got to work tomorrow.
All good, man. I'm just honored that
Cool.
you had me on. Thank you very
And
much, Tim.
and very blessed that you came on, bro. Thank you for accepting that invitation. So
No, no problem. I'll
there it
speak to you
is.
very soon anyway in the DMs.
There you go. Will do. And there you have
Thanks,
it,
guys.
folks. Make sure you guys are following Alex T. Tripp at Tripp Design Studios. That's Tripp_Design_Studios here on Instagram. Make sure you follow him as well on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button there for him. Check him out at TrippDesignStudios.com. Check out the shop. Make sure you buy some of his work. And you definitely want to be a Patreon supporter and get a little bit more, maybe one-on-one time, some
Yep.
study done with him. Definitely hit him up on his Patreon page as well. And that would be
Alex
well,
T. Tripp, I think it's on there.
there it is. Alex T.
So,
Tripp.
Alex T. Tripp and Tripp Design Studio on all platforms. That's just easy.
There it is. Simple as 1, 2, 3. So check him out. Guys, this has been episode number 89 on Chatting with Zim. I'm your host, The Real Zim Zimma. Make sure you guys checking me out as well. Chatting with Zim on YouTube. Subscribe. I got a shop at therealzimzimma.com. You guys don't want to miss that. Got awesome stuff coming. Got these canvas prints coming in the works, guys. So, yeah, there you go. So here's a little gargoyle.
Gargoyles. Yeah, love it.
You know, this is canvas here. So we're not talking about paper no more. Here's a little Chicago Cubs for you guys. You
Nice.
know, so you'll find that stuff at the shop as well as some other limited edition merch. Check us out at Monstrous Art Clan here on Instagram. Check out the homie Seven is Life. He also does interviews. Hey Alex, if you ever want to get on more and promote yourself a little more, man, my boy Seven is Life does interviews as
All
well
right.
as Dead and Laughing. So
Yeah,
if
let
you
him
ever,
know. I'm up for that.
yeah, part of the Mag fam as well, man. We got the trifecta and the Monsters Art Clan. So here we are. Check out Dead and
Awesome.
Laughing and respect the artist. And that's about it, y'all. Next week, we're going to have on Mac's very own Bruce 13 join us back for the 50th time. At least that's what it feels like. There you go.
Yeah.
Alex, man, any last parting words, bro? Take us out.
That's it, guys. Just thank you very much for all the support, and I wish everybody the best. If you guys want any tips and tricks, message me. I'm always down to have a conversation with somebody. And everybody hit up Zim. You know, Very,
Thank you,
very
brother.
down to earth guy. Thank you.
And there it is, guys. You guys heard it by the man himself. Till next time, keep creating, one love, and trust the process. We're out.
Exactly. Thanks,
Peace.
dudes. Bye bye.